These are things that became popular decades later. So for over a century, Stanley Cups were exclusively used by construction workers. However, in 2017, women found them and ended up popularizing them for everyday use, which 10x the company's revenue. The same can be said for Crocs, which started as functional shoes for sailors, then became popular in 2020 after previously being called the world's ugliest shoes. Shawshank Redemption was a complete box office flop when it dropped in 1994, and it wasn't until the VHS copies came out that people realized how good it was, landing at #1 on IMDb for 15 years. This is similar to The Great Gatsby book, which was a commercial flop in the 1920s when it debuted, but later it got picked up by schools in the 50s and became popular. Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting while he was alive and was considered an amateur, but after his death 50 years later, his paintings became the face of postmodernism. Marvel was bankrupt in 1996, and it wasn't until they explored their B-list characters, like in the 2008 Iron Man film, that they revived their standing. And finally, Among Us debuted in 2018 to virtually 0 players. However, once the 2020 pandemic hit, it ended up being one of the most popular games of all time, with over 1 billion total players in 2020 alone. That's crazy.